Students in Australia outsourcing homework to India. In Sydney, it is not just companies sending work offshore. Computer science students in Australia are outsourcing assignments to programmers in India and other countries. The students there are willing to shell out anything between the 100 Australian dollars and several $100 for the assignments to put tender on the websites wherein the coders bid based on the time and effort required to complete the task. To do their homework for unwilling students who do not want to do their homework, the sites such as Rentcoder and Kasamba maintaining a network of the low-cost coders around the world that have proved the boon. They are aware that some of their assignments have been posted to the sites, and they have identified some of the individual students and applied sanctions through the university's misconduct policies and processes. This is according to the Professor David Wilson, Dean of the Department of Information Technology at the University of Technology, Sydney, UTS. At the UTS, they are aware of the issue that the form of the misconduct possess two problems. The first is it is very difficult to detect. Most of the students posting to the sites use alias email contact addresses. Secondly, even if they have a suspicious, it is very difficult to bring the misconduct case under the burden of proof required under the university's misconduct policies and processes. The Australian University bracing to curb the practice. Prof. Wilson suggests that one of the solutions to the growing problem is to return to invigilated examination only. The outsourcing jobs to the low-cost destinations has been a prickly issue. But some of the Australian academics are worried over the new trend of the students outsourcing homework to their counterparts in India, Pakistan, and Egypt. Prof. Wilson stated that the usual forms of the misconduct copying from another student or copying from an acknowledged third party that are relatively easy to prove that they have the accused student's submission and the copied source. This is not the case where the assignment's work is contracted out. With the education cost rising, for most of the students, outsourcing is one way of ensuring success in the first attempt. The students are nearly always motivated by the fear of the failure, exacerbated by the cost of the study and the unplanned cost of having to undertake and pay again a failed subject. There is always the temptation to cut and paste assignments. If the several students copy passages from the same site within the work sold on a well-established site, then it is easy to detect, but with the code it is far more difficult to find out if the work code has been outsourced. To pick up rent-a-coder stuff is almost impossible. If the coder improves the same solution to a few students, it will catch them via plagiarism detection, but if they only provide it to one student that is essential, cannot catch them. At about $2 per 100 words in groceries, high school and university students in Australia that have found out ways to outsource. This is an of synergy.